Right, we're on. My question to you today is, what is better, a strong grip or a weak grip? Interesting. So what do you have? A strong grip or a weak grip? Do you know the difference between a strong grip and a weak grip? Let's do it. So for a right-handed golfer, a strong grip, if I take my address position right now, a strong grip is when the left hand, we're talking both hands today, but mostly left hand, your gloved hand for a right-handed golfer is turned round, as I look down, turned round to my right, away from target. That would be classed as a strong grip. A weak grip is obviously the opposite, round this way, where the palm is underneath or the back of the left hand points to target or under target, left of target, below the golf club. Strong's that way, weak is that way. Strong right of target or right of the golf club, weak left of the golf club. Please remember though, in golf there is no right or wrong. As we know, there's fundamentals to adhere to, but there's no right or wrong. There's a lot of guys on tour who do it wrong, but are making millions of dollars. Depends what tour you're on though. You can make more on one tour. Let's not do that live chat. Nah, not today. I've been very quiet about the live tour. I've never really voiced my opinion on that. Do you want to hear it? Comments below. So, a weak grip, in my opinion, hinders the golfer. So from coaching, somebody with a weak grip is going to struggle more than somebody with a really strong grip. You look on tour, there's a lot of strong grips out there. Look at Langer, look at Azinger. In fact, there's loads. There's lots of guys. I've got a couple of guys that golf here. Young Darren Howie. Darren's on Europro. And he is a very good golfer. Very strong grip. That hand is on top there. Absolutely pures it. There's guys on tour. Rahm, Morikawa, Matsuyama, all weak grips. And I'm not saying they're not good at golf. But with a weak grip, you have to be more precise. You have to be more educated. You have to be a better golfer with a weak grip. With a right hand grip, or a strong grip, sorry, you can get away with things. It kind of works for you and you can be a bit funky. So a left hand, a strong grip. So the left hand fully on top of that golf club there with the right hand on. So the right hand, so it's more like a sort of butterfly grip. This is what I recommend. So slightly stronger grip with the right hand on top. Strong grip, right hand placed on top. That thumb there, this left thumb, sits neatly. The lifeline of the right hand sits neatly on there, like so. That curvature there, that line there, thumb sits in there. Lovely. So with that strong grip there, right hand on top, when the club comes back, it immediately hinges onto plane. I've had to do nothing, I've just let the wrist do its cocking action and it's hinged onto plane straight away because of the position the left hand's on at address. When you come back down from there into impact, there is no rolling of the wrists required, purely just a turn of the body. If you get a chance to see Darren Howie anywhere, I mean, Darren's the ultimate of this. I'll try and get some video footage for you, I'm not sure I can. Just turn the body back through and it does itself. But the right hand being so strong like that, it hinges on plane. I mean, that's incredible. You don't have to do anything in the takeaway. You just have to make sure that the wrist cocks. So when the wrist cocks, the club hinges on plane. An example of that would be, I've put this yellow cane at a rough approximately the same lie angle as the shaft of my golf club. I take my strong grip, which is actually stronger than I generally do. Take my strong grip, this is what I teach people, and then from there I just cock and I'm on plane. I just cock the wrist and I'm on plane. So obviously I'm not cocking forwards, but I'm cocking to the angle of the wrist, because the wrist is round in this position, then I just cock up there, then there, cock the wrists, on plane. If I continue a little bit further, on plane, on plane, on plane. You get the idea. Okay, so I'm a huge fan of that. Now if you've got a weak grip, so left hand is now round this way, left as you look down in a weak position, how does that affect things? So the left hand, so there's a strong grip, left hand is now round here in a weak position, which is more of a handshaking position, so very, very neutral. Back of hand points towards target or even lower left of. There, handshaking position. Rahm, Morikawa, Matsuyama, they're all there. What happens now then? The main fault I see with this is the hinge action. So they can't hinge the club on plane like we've just seen with the strong right hand. So from this weak position, I see so many people, especially for some reason ladies and beginners, I see a lot of this, you've probably seen this. It's a horizontal hinge action, so they take the club and they horizontally hinge it that way. So a vertical hinge is up the way, horizontal hinge is there, and then of course, I mean, how do you get on some sort of plane from there and back into impact without having to massively roll that club face over? Strong grip there. Good. It'll look cupped, slightly cupped because the grip's strong. Weak grip there. So it's hinged horizontally instead of strong grips more vertically, so vertical, horizontal. So then how does a weak grip golfer get the golf club on plane? Well, they have to have a lot of skill. They have to work hard at this. They have to time it very, very well. They have to manipulate it. The stronger grip, cocks on plane. The left hand, watch this. There we go. Weak grip. So to get this guy on plane now from there, I have to roll the forearms, roll the wrists, roll everything to get up on plane. Now my grip, now I'm bowed. So the fault would be the horizontal hinge, which is round here. The educated player, John Ram, there's John Ram right there. There's John. He can only get to there, his backswing is restricted. So we talk about John Ram's length of swing. Is it dictated by grip? Partially. There. So there's a super massive rolling of the wrists there because I'm so weak. I'm here to begin with. I have to get that over there to get onto some sort of plane and to be able to come back down into impact. But of course, down into impact, what do I have to do? I have to time it so well to re-release all that. My God, that's hard. So there, John Ram, let's just use John Ram. John Ram's here to get onto plane, and then from there he has to use massive body turn, and arm turn and hand turn and forearms and wrists, the whole lot's working to square that club face back up to there, and then continues through with a huge super roll, which is fine. I mean, it's achievable, but for the beginner, the amateur, isn't it easier just to have a stronger grip? Not in the right hand, just the left hand, right hand on top, up, down, up, down. We're not athletes. I'm not an athlete. No way I'm an athlete. I can't get my body to turn like John Ram or like Dustin Johnson, Tony Finau. You know, I can't do that, but I can do that. So I'm going to get away with it. I can turn a bit of body in it. Good. I get weak. And I get to weak. I have to roll to get body. It's hard to do. So strong grip. Hand on. Look at that. Boom. That's too strong for me. Brilliant. Is there such a thing as too strong with the left hand? Probably not. Up. Down. I can do that. On plane. That is achievable. Weak grip. There's a chance I could shank this into the camera. My God, please don't do that. I have to really roll and then massively roll to get back to square somehow. Oh, nearly missed it. It's hard, that. Hard to control club face from a very weak grip. That's all I'm saying. So after all that chat, if you're new to the game or a higher handicapper, not an athlete like myself, strengthen that left hand. Keep the right hand on top though. Do not let the right hand go underneath. Please do not let the right hand follow the left. Get the left hand strong, right hand on top. I told you about the lifelines. And go and hit some balls. Feel the hinge action on the backswing. You'll feel how you're on plane. And then there's less action required on the way through because it'll release more naturally without having to incorporate or produce some sort of massive rolling position from the opposite, which was the weak grip. So as always, thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, thanks for clicking the bell notification, and thanks for clicking the thumbs up button, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.